Mm-hmm.
which makes sense because my mom was born in Missouri, you know. Um, like, yeah, that kind of stuff. And I did see like a not a documentary, but a type of documentary to where there was a lot of the they called them the Irish Scots
Yes.
that went and moved to the mountains and so like the mountain people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my mom's lineage is from that direction. And we found out my uncle did like a lineage thing, and we found out that Daniel Boone, his uncle, has a fifth uncle removed, which is five generations.
Mm.
Um, yeah, and then I read a book about Daniel Boone and his wife and stuff, and something about the sister, his brother's sister. I don't know if it's this one or not. I'm wondering if it's this one. Um, but she had turned around and cheated on the husband while he was out and doing this stuff. I believe with Daniel Boone at the time, with Daniel, his brother. And whenever he came back, the wife had a baby, and he never said a word. He just treated that child as though it was his own, and went about their lives. And so it kind of makes me wonder, like uh, I thought that maybe that was the lineage we came from is that brother. I'm not saying that it was from the child that wasn't his, but in that one of those children.
Yeah, in that circled area. Yeah.
Yeah, because the name sounded familiar. Um, so, but I'm not 100% sure if it was that one. It's just a story that I had read about Daniel Boone's, Daniel Boone, and it had the brothers in there and stuff. So,
No, that's fair. That's cool. So, Burb, I'm loading in. No, he was just here. That lady. She keeps panic, making me panic. I gotta. This is how far back we go. Moon. I got a clip.
yeah.
I've been clipping us since virtually the day we met, and this goes back 5 years, and I don't know what was happening, but we were like in Annisburg, and it sounds like Granny. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to arrange all these Wagon-Paloozas, and you're next if you want to be next in line. And as soon as I'm talking, some guys in front of me, I think it was like Big Daddy or something like that, jumps off of the bridge and over into the gulch. I was like, "What were you thinking?" He was like, "I was trying to get down." I was like, "He got down all right."
I think I remember that.
It's it's very funny. I was like, "Look how far back these little clips go." It's one of those. It's one of those. I go back and watch it because I was like, "These were some great times that we had." Purple, you can send me an invite.
I had a lot of fun that time. The times I was with you guys running around
In a
all
in a
over the
mine.
sunshine area. Oh yeah.
That's how we met. I remember exactly how.
Yeah.
What he'll do is he'll watch you and me. What he needs to do is get the thing on his phone. Someone's gonna have to tell Grizz how to play it on his cell phone.
Well, if we're gonna, I was trying to get Maddie in here because him and I can set up
Oh, you want a private? That's right. Let me go do that.
that's
Where am I at? No, that's how we met. This is how we met Moon by shooting her in the face 3 or 4 times before she just joined up. I was like, what a person. She was like, I forgive everybody.
I didn't want to jump in chat at the time because um because of I was so nervous to be in party chat.
No,
why.
yeah, I get that part.
Very nervous. And you guys had invited me to party chat, and I was in the posse, and I wouldn't jump in the chat. And I figured, you guys would stop asking me, and we'd be all good. But no, Grizz turned around and
Yeah, because we were trying to do something like get
yeah,
some gold or XP or whatever it was, and we were like,
whatever
"You're
you guys were doing.
yeah." I like
And
she's
I
rec.
turned
We're
around.
I did it purple. I already did it, lady.
Don't kill it, green.
No, I was like, "You're wrecking our flow."
Yes, green.
Well, hey there. It's nice to see you again.
I not I was in the posse a lot kicking asses, but you guys but you kicked me out of the posse. I was really confused. So I really wanted to know. And so then he explained it to me, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, there's treasure here in the party that I get it. Because I was terrified to jump in the party.
Hold on, purple. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Let me just get this going over here. Okay, go purple.
processing invite.
Okay.
He's like hours ahead of me.
Yeah.
He's like 4 hours ahead of me. So
Oh,
And
yeah.
like he's
it's
Time zone.
weird.
yeah.
I'm just kind of wondering, did he got tired of playing the Red Dead, or did he get attacked a lot, or what? No, no, he's always a jackass. He's a good dude.
Yeah, purple. We might have to do it again.
I'm in the closet. You all right?
No, cause I'm it's funny because like when purple moved and Cappy was like he was trying to explain something to purple, and then
Wagon-Palooza, Dave.
yeah, and then purple was like,
Hey guys.
no, that's fine. And he was having
Wagon-Loser purple.
purples.
Either will work.
Yeah, take us there.
Oh,
I remember it's just funny because Cappy was trying to explain something to Purple like you got to go here, Purple. You got to go here. Then he goes like Zeus, could you go in the other room and tell her where she's got to go on the map? I'm like, other room is 6 hours away.
Yeah.
Just take
because he used to live back home.
right because on our ears it sounds like we're always there. You know what I mean? And so, but it's funny that man he cracks me up.
Yep.
No, we did it like we didn't mean to be like jerks either. In the beginning, we were trying to get it done with. Eventually, you know what I mean.
Right.
And so this is why I was like, this is so cool. This girl, she is so willing to, she's willing to forgive us after we just threw dynamite at her and punched her in her face. And well, Lou might have been there. I don't remember if he was there or not. I mean, we're in a caverns doing something. I don't
Oh,
remember.
I can't remember.
Wait, what happened now?
she was hog tying Roger and taking his hat and like riding around the map with him on his horse and stuff like that. And he's a nice guy, so he's kind of like looking the other way from me, and I had nothing. I tried nothing to try to get her to stop it. But nope, hog tied her and threw her in the freaking strawberry field. Oh, right. Yeah, pretty cool something. And then she came back alive. Somebody else came to town. Like, do me a favor and pick up that hat. Like, is he stealing Roger's hat too? I was like, no, it's cool. She knocked me down and was all pissed off. Wait, you told him to steal my hat. I'm like, it isn't even yours. And it was one of those like she's mad at me, almost picking her side or mine, and I was like, I don't care. But like, you're not supposed to rope such stuff my head and get away with it. Just because he's nice doesn't mean I have to be nice.
Yeah.
Like he's my friend, and I won't stand for it.
So we got this. I got another.
I wasn't with you guys at that time.
No, not at this time.
Definitely wasn't you.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I don't remember, because I don't remember. I was with you guys at the time that this girl had done
No,
this.
no, no. This is before you. This is a little bit before you.
Oh, okay.
Cause uh, like Roger and Granny and all these, we were coming from a we were just coming from one shot away from each other. And somebody met up with it, and that's how we knew. That's how we got to the connections, because somebody from one of these circles met up with Purple. That's what it boils down to. And then now we're all together, right? Basically, these guys are coming from a friend named what's his name? Uh,
I can't remember, but you said her name
like
like
no, it's like some kind of feather or whatever it was.
but anyway, like he was rude. Like he told me where to go, and he's like, yeah, you can take off too, and like take Winkerman and George with you, because
Yeah,
he always tried to say I was like his longest running redhead friend, and it's like, well, if that was the case, then what? He's my longest running redhead, and like I have made up stories with him that I don't know anyone who's a second redhead has. One time at like that day, I remember.
Did I ever tell you I briefly trained as an acrobat in Portugal? I think it's one of the reasons I've stayed so spry.
And whatever.
He was a stranger and claimed to be a
So
mute, but
all of a
talked in
sudden
his
I'm
sleep.
here.
Wow.
I'm trying to even get a couple months once in a while.
Watch yourself out there.
wait, what?
I don't know. Yeah, he said it was like I saw a video of the bridge getting attacked. He said the wildlife was like
Yeah,
get fresh with turkeys and things there.
yeah.
Oh, I'm not doing that. I don't know.
No, really.
Eh,
And even George lived in my bedroom for a while too.
yeah,
He made nitpicks on me and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. Exactly right.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I was telling
You can ride with her, Moon, if you want.
no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to let you ride with me.
I'll horseback it.
Yeah,
No, it's I don't know. It's one of those funny things. It's just like I remember thinking to myself like oh god, after a busy day of work, this was like nice for me to kind of like relax and
Yeah,
hang out with some friends that I like and whatever. And I don't mean like one guy who's got a good plan, doing what I'm doing,
yeah,
so
yes,
I'm like,
yes.
no, not that.
You know what? And so here's the thing. So I got a story for you, man. So this is a pre-moon story day, and I think it was like this had to been Thanksgiving for us, and so here I am on late, and and no, it may not have been Thanksgiving. It could have been some other time. And then so Lou he shows up. He's like, now it's like 10 o'clock for us, right? And I was like, wait a minute, what's Lou doing? What's Lou doing here? Oh no, thank goodness for that. You telling me your wife doesn't watch the banked versions of these things? I like banking it.
That's what I did. Like our one-time thing.
Okay, so that's fair. That's fair. I'm not here to knock it. You can take that invite.
That's the legendary.
So Moon, we were so here I am. It's like 10, 11, and Lou shows up and he was like, well, "I'll just hang out with you for a while." I was like, "Okay, that's fine." And then Grizz shows up, and then Cappy shows up, and then I was like, I'm telling Lou I gotta go do something at the moonshine. He's in my posse, so he joins up, and then next thing you do, you hear this. I was like, and then Cappy was like, "What's that noise?" And Grizz was like, "That's Lou right there." He was like, "Is something wrong with this mic?" Nope, there's nothing wrong with this mic. And then I was like, we should go mess with him. We'll take him through the railroad baron. We'll take him through the trade route, the late night trade route. He doesn't know. We'll just whip him around a little bit. He was like, how did I end up here? Kind of thing. Like, you guys are pretty cool kids. But this is those are the things I like, though. No, you'll be able to be in, but you'll be a blueberry. This is why I love Cappy. He was like, "You guys see that blueberry?" I was like, "Cappy, this is a private lobby. It's one of us." I, I already sent him. Right. He says I need to put them. He says I need to put them over my knee and show him what's right. Every. I love his sense of justice. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I had
Kind of chill. Like,
yeah, I had met another girl. Her name is Arnett. I don't know if you play with her,
yeah, she's on the.
and so she showed up with some other friends too. A couple of days later after I met her, and we were there in LeGras, and it just so happens Cappy shows up. I didn't know he was going to be there. He didn't know I was going to be there, and so so the friends that I'm with, they're like, oh, there goes somebody over there. Let's see about bum rushing them. And I saw the name. I was like, you guys might not want to do this. I was like, because it's not going to end well for you. Just trust me on this. He's like, no, come on, we could go get him. Like, no, you're not going to get him. And I like, trust me on this. You guys are not equipped to handle this. Man, you're already at 57 and all that other stuff. And they're like, yeah, but you're this low. I'm like, no, listen, it's not going to end well for anybody. And they're like, and then they started backing off, and then me and Cappy brought it up the next day. He was like, Zeus, what happened? I was like, I had to, set him straight a little bit. You might not want to do this. I'm just telling you, these are some good times. I'm telling you, we're gonna get back into this. Wait, what's his name now?
Yeah, Team Order. Okay. Sam and Mike.
Enjoy the night, miss.
He's German, so he's like Dutch, like farm. He's a rare dog actually. I was surprised to send him this. Showed some photos. I was like, he looks like a lab, but he's totally different. Anyway, yeah, his face is all black. If you like peel his lips back, that's all black. Like not like ginger or like whatever. But his name, like translated in English, means stand by me dog. And he literally does. Anytime you want to go downstairs or like get work, he'll just come in. He stays every single time. All of them. Like after like the first day of having him, he goes out and yeah, they'll know where I can follow. If you crash now, I'm laughing. And then I might laugh too.
Me too.
But yeah, it was pretty hilarious.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Purple.
Thank you.
Only got a couple more days of this
Yeah.
extra money.
What I want to know is when did the collections go triple?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh, that was last month, I think, right?
You know, everything will get put. It'll probably be bound in somewhere. No, I haven't seen collectors go up in a while. Yeah, it was the month before last.
Oh, I
Last
forgot
was
to see.
December.
Who's gonna set your coffee up? You gonna do
Between Grizz and Moon at this point.
go ahead, Grace. I'm gonna try to do a group message with the thing that I came across on Google for the events and the events that are coming up here soon on Red Dead.
The
Yeah, it's
events.
the day before.
I call them events. I know they're not events, but the things that are coming up.
Oh, you're about to do something?
Oh, you
Times.
found?
Yeah, yeah. We found a list.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to figure out what they're all about.
We were.
I went to strawberries and then fast travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta. Well, I gotta go. I gotta go fast travel.
Nope.
Oh, that's cool. So, Captain, why don't you figure out a way to add some of that information to our group chat?
Fancy old lady. I'm not doing that no more.
Ha.
Okay. Well,
You'll be okay, Purple. You already got the map.
Boo. I have to add you as a friend again.
Do you really? Oh, you mean on Facebook?
yeah.
No, I'm not. Xbox.
Who, Purple?
No,
Lose,
blue.
she said.
Oh, oh.
I sent you
Yeah, they did something. Microsoft did something, and half the people that I would have had is no longer with me.
Yeah, this is the original crew. But
Yeah.
Chris, don't ask me. I don't know what he's.
Now we got to get her a Xbox, and we're gonna teach her how to play Red Dead.
No, I've tried that. I think she prefers the third party making mocking me when she can.
Come
But
on, we'll teach her how to do it. Oh, yeah, I get that part.
I made a new account.
She's totally correct.
I made an account for my
I don't
wife
think,
too, but
yeah, don't, yeah.
I can't get her to play Red Dead. So even though I made her an account,
I can't get my husband to do it either. I told him he would like it if he tried it. We have lots of friends
yes,
and
you did correctly, but domestically is no. But yeah, see now I've got it set up where I have kids in the garage.
Do we got some good soup?
Between like rounds and whatever, I can like totally use the weight dip while I weigh it. I'm just like, just do,
yeah.
especially with my job, like I started noticing at work how like heavy certain cuts were and moving boxes and stuff like that. So I'm close. My goal was to lose 45 pounds before my 25th birthday, and I'm close, but I'm like 7 or 8 pounds away, depending on if I look at a cheeseburger or a beer that week. So
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, Zeus is working on getting back to his original weight. That's about 8 pounds 7 ounces.
right, right. Like
Captain, you were never 8 pounds perfect.
I don't know what I was.
You were 9 pounds.
Okay, so I was a little shy. I was a little shy on the scale there.
you got my weapon. Yeah, I was 27 pounds, like 6 ounces, and by the time I was a month old, I was like almost 20 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
I got big fast. Yeah, I had. Well, the problem is they had during the time I grew up. Purple might remember this if he has an older kid. Remember there in the early '70s there was a problem with the milk. A
Yeah.
lot in the Midwest it was like tainted with like bad shit, like 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 it was bad. So and I couldn't.
Put
Yeah, I
someone
couldn't.
tainting your milk? Oh no.
Yeah, they well they mixed the feed with fertilizer, and they didn't know. So the cows were eating, so the milk was bad. Everything was bad. Butter was bad, especially around this area. The
Hmm.
Midwest area was, and so they moved a lot of kids to like formula, but I couldn't have formula, and I was having like an allergic reaction to soy. So the only thing I could have was like pure whole milk. So I got big fast.
Well, because they say cow's milk is supposed to make. It's originally intended for calves,
Right.
and so they want them to get big.
I actually like this spot, Grizz. This is actually a good spot.
Yeah.
I got the
Like, I mean, look at where you're spotted. Look at where you're positioned. Well, where are you? Okay, never mind. I was thinking something else. That place off the Dakota River, one of those places I really like a lot.
Oh yeah, that place next to that shack. It's over by Lemoyne, kind of between Flatneck and
So what
yeah.
is it with all these folks out digging around here? There's some lost treasure I ain't aware of?
I sent a
Feels like
message
every
knowing
one
that
of
it
their
was on
uncles got a shovel
inventory,
place.
and I had to group everybody together so that way I can send that picture or that screenshot
Okay.
Easier for me.
Look at how fertile this river is with all this fish. This should be a fisherman's paradise.
Anna has a valuable member of your passion. It's bounty on me for $2.22.
All right, there you go. You should. It should be popping up there. That's what I found on Google. No, you're not allowed. You're grounded.
Yeah. Means I gotta be attached. Well, means I have to sit my head in a specific way.
Yup. All right, popping.
It doesn't say when the collector's status are, or did you already pass? Or is it gonna be like?
It was just recently the traders. It was last month or the month before.
Well, they're
Oh,
doing
Chris,
like
I
they're
can't
doing
join.
weeklies now to.
Wait a minute. I know why. Sorry.
I think that's got to be like the May 21st through for the. Yeah, so the other night, Chris, I noticed that it was the 3 times sales for the wagon. I was like, oh man, nobody's online. I really want to run my wagon. So I messaged posse leader in the lobby. There's 2 of them in the group. They're both like 400s. And I was like, Joel, the trader wagons the 3 times. Can I rent your posse for a run, sort of thing. They're like, yeah, absolutely. We're just about to do a whole bunch. We're gonna run like 4 or 5 people's wagons. I'm like, awesome. And they were totally cool. They were like, we should hang out. Blah blah. I'm like, yeah, because you're my other crew. Played with the same group for like 5 years. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah, close to that.
Yeah, Chris, I can't get in.
I'll see. I'll check my white list.
Let me try this.
Oh yeah, I gotta get somebody out. All right. Yeah, that AI thing that you sent us, I don't think
Thank
that's
you.
accurate because it says um, it says the next event. It says from May 7th to 13th, but then it
Right.
says here's more detailed breakdown. You go down, um, it says 7 to 13 is moonshine, 14 to 20 is trader sales, and then collector sales. See, I don't think they split it up like that.
Oh, okay.
I think it's all months. So that's probably an older thing that they generated.
Oh, okay.
So right, because they won't change in mid-month. They might, but they've never done that.
They haven't did that in almost 3 years.
They're doing weeklies now, so it's like different. Like instead of whatever it is for the month, like you'll notice this trader thing will be gone soon. Oh
Right.
yeah, but then it'll be like the next month will be an entire month of an event. Then they do them monthly now. They don't do it bi-weekly. So we had the trader thing for the entire month.
Yeah. Remember they used to do them weekly though, but
Sometimes they do the bi-weekly, even with the.
or they'll bundle some of them. They've been known to bundle some of them.
Because like I swear, like a few days ago I turned it on and it was bounty hunters. I was like, what the, which is
That was last month.
cool, but
Yeah.
one that I don't like. How long's it been since I actually had to like?
Did I ever tell you I briefly trained as an acrobat in Portugal? I
Well,
think it's one of the reasons I've stayed
I
so
still love
spry.
doing it.
He
It
was a stranger,
wasn't
man.
last
Claimed
month.
to be a mute, but
Right.
in
It was
sleep.
two. It was 2 times everything. Bounty
Oh yeah, you're right with the word event.
Yeah, usually know the day before is when they hit Steam DB, so a bunch of people will post them online. All right, you guys ready? Yep.
Yes, I'm at camp. I'm ready.
Yep. I'm going to sleep ready. Yep.
There she goes again. All right, if you don't know this by now, Moon, this is what Purple loves to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, it's 10:20.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Cappy, he does this thing too. See, I talk about him the most when he's never here. But his thing is like, Purple, you gonna be there with us? Because she'll say, let's go play some Call to Arms. And then we'll go play Call to Arms about round 4. She's standing next to a wall, not moving.
Stops moving.
And then she was like, and then Cappy was like, Purple, get that person. You gonna get him? Get him. And I was like, Cappy, she's gone. Oh, yeah, go. Never mind. Yeah, his ears should be burning by now.
Oh, it's funny. We've had some hilarious times. Like this bridge, it was one of the dailies was like place top 3 in a horse race. Grizz and I and this rando are crossing this bridge, pushing from one side to the other. And he's pushing between the two of us. And I'm like, I don't know how to move. I'm in
No,
control. I'm not worried.
no, I'm in the middle. You're on one
On the
side.
left? Okay, alright.
You're bumping me. I'm causing me to bump him.
But I thought he was like, I thought he was pushing on us. Right? I'm just trying to say.
Yeah, that's what it is. So we're all like,
And all of a sudden he goes flying off the bridge. I'm like, oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah, like there goes your daily challenge.
you would have had top 3, but nope, 3 took the better of you, man.
Oh, I was busting his gut laughing. I'm like, man, I'd be so pissed at myself. Like, what was I thinking?
Yeah, we did that too. Like, so he,
Oh, shit, what the hell?
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
Hurry up and Dad jump out and then your dad.
No.
I'm still driving the wagon. Still like, the wagon's been destroyed. It didn't even do nothing.
That happened to me and
Yeah,
the other day.
Possum's not even attacking us. You're up that way.
No, he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, he's dead.
In the wagon. Yeah, but you can't. The timer's gone and everything. Nobody. We were cruising it. He just didn't show. Alright, you wanna shoot me a game so I can.
You telling me I got a bounty? Wow, these are the days.
I was doing donut speed.
Thank you for these. Thank you for the donut imagery. Am I wrong? Am I the only one?
What?
Oh, not even like 3 months. Okay, Monday. We've only had him for a month. He's like quite the size. I want to see them in separate size of a chihuahua.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that'd be good.
Where were we taking the goods?
We didn't even run. We were somewhere north.
Well, Purple and I,
What's your
early
problem?
days, we were taking ours to some place. We were taking it to some place, either Armadillo or Tumbleweed, and we went straight through a hole.
I'm from Daredevil. I am. Bad place to. I am. I'm gonna put it in the big valley. I think. I am in the big valley.
That's what they say. You could go to Harlan. You could go anywhere with it, Grizz.
Greetings. Good to see you.
Except, Roanoke Ridge. Never ever again. We did this one time with Lou had it. Lou drove it, and it was Woozy's wagon, and he was like, "Okay, yeah." And he was like, "Do you know what you're doing?" I was like, "Who puts this in a mountain? Like, who puts a rock in the middle of the road?" I was like, I don't know what to do here. I couldn't get this thing. He was like, "Yeah, I did it because it was safe." No, there's no road in a mountain. I mean, come on, yeah, Back to the Future was a good movie, but it doesn't apply here.
I can destroy Back to the Future for you if you're a big Back to the Future fan.
Oh, what happened?
I swear,
Well,
I ain't
see
recognized
now
no
this is
one.
something that doesn't bring up a lot, but someone asked Robert Zemeckis in a town hall deal or whatever,
Right.
and he says we tend not to think about it, and I knew this. Okay, so in Back to the Future, okay, um, Doc gets shot, right? So Marty decides he's gonna write him a letter and all this stuff. All right. Well, Doc destroys the letter, so Marty says, "What am I doing? I'm in a time machine. I can go back early and stop him." Right.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is Marty sees himself take off into the future, so that Marty is going to go back 10 minutes early again and stop Doc, and it's going to be an endless cycle. It's going to be a non-stop, continuous cycle. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
See?
It's a time loop.
Yep. It's going to be a time loop. Yep.
Wow.
So even if there is an alternate whatever, it's going to be a constant.
Yeah.
Doc is saying something else,
Uh-huh.
and they use that too. That wasn't the same actor from the first one. You know,
Right.
you're right, but they took the face from him and put it on a different actor. You know, made it look like him, and
Yeah.
he sued him, and he won. He won a huge thing.
Wow.
So now, you can't have um,
Likenesses.
someone likeness in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the law changed.
Wow.
That
Yep.
SAG law changed. So you have to have permission from the
You know who else did that too was Richard
join
Simmons.
join the posse.
Oh, okay.
Richard Simmons
Well,
did
I was
that.
waiting for somebody to say something I didn't know yet.
Yeah, we're in. I
All
don't know how
right.
I'm gonna get off this mountain, but we'll do our best.
There we go. I had the camp.
Yeah, they tried suing um
Yeah.
old actor named Peter Cushing. They used him in Rogue One and
Yeah.
Episode 1, and they CGI'd him. And
CG item. Yep.
they had permission from his family, but supposedly he signed some contract in like 1988, like a month before he died, where he could, he signed his likeness over it, and it was just they find out that was like bull crap, and it was all.
Right there.
No, even before like before Robin Williams took his life.
Almost there.
Yeah, before Robin Williams took his life, one of the things he has in his, I guess you could say his will or whatever, is that he can't use his likeness for 25 years after he dies. So I'm just counting down the days.
Yeah.
we're 15 years into it, you guys. 10 more, we could get him.
Well, and I'm not sure what he actually had. Like came out and go up through. He had some like terminal, like not gonna get better shit. Didn't want to but right I went through it. But now, like on this side of like the public thing, I'll blame him. I told the missus straight up, if that comes from me in this form, or I end up like mom, I'm like, you do it right. Let me out. Right. You're not wiping my ass. I clear this on. No. Alright. Go on my own thing. You remember that? They all just jump back to whatever they want. That last
Yeah, I used to watch it. I used to watch it religiously.
they used to they didn't know his mind. They used to have him do his mind. They had him written down and stuff, behind his stuff, where he was lying. And that's one of the reasons, but in the later shows, he does all that improv.
Right.
He had this a long time. Oh yeah. You remember last month, like 2003, there was like that joke where he forgot like the line. He stops. He's like, oh wait, no. I know that he played it off like, well obviously I did fail or like so but yeah.
Yep. Yep. You know what I love about that varmint rifle? Nothing. I'll tell you something else. You know what that is? You know what it is? They call it a varmint rifle today, but today we kids call it BB guns. Van Horn. Yeah, he got it. Yep. You know who else is getting that? I thought it was like Phaser or something. Right. You'll say a different word. Yeah. Right. It just switches words around in your brain. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
After the gin, pineapple juice, half of cherry brandy, or I got cherry juice, and it's 3/4 cilantro, half a shot of Benedict. You add like cream to it, over ice, shake it, put like lime juice in it, and then when you're done, put like a little bit of drinking soda on the top, white layer, separated the shit. You drop more grenadine on the top, so that like falls through, sort of like Shirley Temple sort of thing. Pineapple blueberry sort of thing. Cilantro orange flavor, something like that. Yeah.
What is that, zest? Moon. Moon, there's this, I don't know if you were here for this one, but there's this time where Lou had these cookies. And then he became a space case on his mic. It was so funny. This man, he was just uttering sentences. And I was like, I don't know if he knows what the words he's stringing. Yeah. You should have, because everybody else was getting it. We were getting it. Yeah. It took Purple a long time to figure out what we're saying. She was like, "Why would he play? Why would he play with this controller in the water?" I was like, don't ask, don't ask." That's it. I just see he's a brave man. All right, thanks, Chris.
Had one of those, but I need to get another one. My legs are too fat for them. I had to do one foot at a time. Need a
You got
long
two of
tube.
them?
I need a
Two?
long. Yeah, I need 2 buckets. Blow a hose. Hook it up to a pump or something. It ranks me up. I gotta keep doing this, or Lou's gonna catch me.
Yeah, we could crank some of these out a little bit more frequently for the month.
Yeah, try. I'm home by tomorrow.
Moon, did you want to do yours? Did you want to do yours, young lady?
Oh yeah.
My wife and I are going out for dinner tomorrow, so won't be in tomorrow.
Great. Where are you going? I might be there. No, I'm just kidding.
Got my costume thing.
We're gonna go to a local steakhouse.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna show up.
That sounds so nice. I haven't done that in so long.
Gonna get yeah, for an appetizer, I'm gonna get some calamari, pound down some nice chewy squid.
Getting harder every day.
I guess it would be better than playing Red Dead.
You know what? I would say to myself, this is like Red Dead. I'm eating all the food that I'm supposed to be eating there.
I'll be
Yeah.
on. Probably for a little while. I do a few dailies. I gotta get my 15 minutes in at least, so I get my reward points.
Yeah.
I am currently up to almost 58,000.
Yeah, Moon. So what happened? I'll tell you this about 20 more times if I ain't said it about once yet. But I don't know if when you started playing the game, but early on they used to do the dailies where once you hit the month and you stayed there, you kept that 25.25.
Oh, no, it's 0.5.
Was it point 0.5? Wow. Okay.
Every day.
And as long as you did that, and then you would just, people would just, Purple she would go on a chart and she was like, "Did you make sure you did my daily?" Just one of them. I
Yeah,
mean,
I remember people were like crazy wanting to get dailies done. And I really, honestly, I didn't understand why or anything because I didn't understand the system, what how that worked and everything. And so I never ever did dailies until I met you guys. And you're like, dailies, everybody,
That's how you.
dailies, dailies. And I'm like,
Right.
oh my god, okay, fine, I'm gonna try it out.
The way the system is right now, if you do all of your dailies every day, your top seven, your bottom nine, whatever. If you do all the dailies, you'll make 111 bars of points in the month. But that includes the average of that includes the point
they'll give you,
0.2
yeah, they
or
give you
something on
bonuses.
average.
Yeah,
Oh, the little bits of gold that you get doing them.
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
The average. Some guys get between 108 and 115. They say you'll make about 111 bars a Well, day. we were hoping in that next one they would change the call to arms, but just 3 times the. Right. That would be cool.
Are you sure you're not native, Moon? Because look at this desk over here that you got. This shows me that you're part Pewaukee or something. Look at these snowshoes. Look at the tapestry over on this here desk of yours. It's
Yeah.
perfect. It shows me you got a little bit of red. You might be a little Indian.
Right. Not to mention she's trying to do a little stat dissection
Oh
here.
yeah, there it is. You notice that
Painting
guano.
the wall.
You love that guano.
my pen. I'll show you my. I'll show you my amazing outfit I made that I don't know if I'm crazy for or not. Here's my pen.
Yeah, the one with the circle on it.
I forgot to show you, Lynn, I got a new one of those outfits. Let me see.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay.
Does anybody got the ingredients for pork and apple stew? If not, I'll just go ahead and make it superior.
Oh, this is it here. What? I don't know if I'm crazy about it or not. I'm not
Well,
crazy
you know what
about
you
it.
look like. You look like if you look like Pocahontas if she had a wild child daughter. That's her. All rebellion. All rebellion.
Oh, let's show you this real quick. I've been making weird outfits.
Did I show you this one?
Here's here's the brothel pic.
Oh yeah, that's her. All right.
Yeah, yeah, that one.
We decided we were gonna open up one of those places.
You know what you look like in this one? You look like the mom who gave birth to Kitty from Gunsmoke. This is how she got here, and this is how she got the bar.
We were talking about this too. We thought it'd be really cool to have like a fashion show.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go create 10 outfits, and then they have to. Each one has to have a theme. Like each tent has to have a theme,
Yeah.
and then we model them.
My Sunday best.
Yeah, I don't think I told her Grizz. She wasn't here for this. I don't know if you're Lou, but I said one day we decided to wear pajamas for running the wagons just for because we could,
I think it's one of the reasons I've
and then we took pictures.
All right, I'm
strange.
ready.
There you go.
You got that
Talking to sleep.
There you go, Grizz.
Oh yeah, I've got like this one and several. I used to tell back in the day. I used to tell people you had to have the hat and the hat.
And I love that you got those socks too, Grizz. If it wasn't for the socks, you'd be pathetic.
Yeah, the socks set it off.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know how much you see this. I have two kids on my bus, and the last name is Hatfield.
There you go.
Oliver and Iris Hatfield. The oldest one, Iris, she's kind of like a pain in the neck. She's not bad. She's just really great, I think, and so she just thinks she knows everything
Oh
about
yeah.
everything. And I just let her go thinking that because one day she's gonna grow up and realize she was being stupid.
Yep.
That's my revenge. I don't have to yell at you. See, because when you get to be my age, you're gonna remember this conversation.
Right.
uh,
Now that I got these clothes on, let everybody
Oh,
know.
look at
Now
that!
they are part of the cultist.
There you go.
yeah.
Crazy. I like it.
She looks like an extra from Lord of the Rings. Like, yeah, I'm here with Gandalf. We're about to take
Right,
this.
right.
Like Professor Gordon has Professor McGonagall.
now she needs that dog. What's the dog's name again?
Oh, I don't remember.
No, no. Oh, Lou's dog. What's her name? The,
Oh yeah.
you just get him, and then you're set to go. You got the whole outfit.
Somehow I got a pair of crappy sandals. That must have been a monthly giveaway or something.
Yeah, that's probably how it happened.
You get those in many colors, by the way.
Those free giveaways are such a ripoff. I always get there and I'm like, I only.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Is everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I'm ready.
S-
All right.
with my sand shoes and Dickie bow.
So I'm nightgowning it.
All righty.
Not a bad spot, this.
Good clean air. That's right. I'm gonna
Yeah.
lay down on the lay down with my feet in the
Now, am I wrong? But do they not got kilts in this game or what?
Wait for day trip cleansing. We don't
Oh
need
my
that. We don't need that image before we go to bed. Cut it out.
I would hate to feel sorry. I would feel sorry for anybody that.
Well, we are really close. You know what I'm saying? No, hey,
I was thinking about. I was thinking about um who's the gang? Who's the gang over there by well, I gotta think of who they are now. Let me go look at it real quick. The map. That'll help me out. Oh, look at where we're going. Yeah.
Oh, am I? I'm going the wrong way.
I thought maybe you knew a new way. It's okay.
Well, I thought it was turning me in that direction until I got past the camp and
Oh, you're taking us to roads. Good job, Moon. Your
I'll follow the line.
your Crips actually did a good job this time. I would tell Cappy. I
yeah,
think
he didn't make that mess out back.
no, he didn't. I would hate to be these people. I mean, can you? I like this is the one thing I can't live in the back. Going back is because I love plumbing. That's the best
Oh yeah.
invention ever.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know up in Chicago they all have toilets and everything. And I come down here to southern Indiana to visit, and I have an aunt that was still having an outhouse, and what do you call it? The pump, the water.
Oh no, get out of town with that.
That was looking like that.
Oh,
Yep. Yep. No.
no, because I was watching. I don't know if you see the show Moon 1923, and there's a
I have
part.
not watched it yet.
Okay, so there's this part, and this isn't a no, this isn't a spoiler, but this is a part where they're shopping for appliances, and you got those old drum wash machines, the ringers and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, those were cool. Mm, you mean using a washboard?
I think they should washboard the big better than the electric one.
You mean using a washboard?
Huh?
You mean the ringer?
The
Y-
ringer washer.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think the electric one.
Yeah,
Because they're close to it and you turn the handle in there. It's really taking that water out of the toilet bowl and everything.
yeah,
Helps to take out some more of that dirt.
right. He's not gonna make it to Red Dead 3. Yeah, that's right.
Come on.
Right.
And I think the thing is, when you play your crew can have a circle enabler, so that way, like,
Or like
if
Ark at
you
least.
engage and stuff,
Exactly. Yeah. Agreed.
you're on like the threat is on it, right? Look at this thing. The detail in this
Agreed.
landscape
Agreed.
world, like this is unbelievable as far as like visually like breathtaking. Amazing. You see it in painting of the scene.
Well, I
Graphics
don't even got a 4K TV, and I could tell you these graphics are off the are just next level.
when I bought the house, I got the full LED units and stuff.
Oh wow, there you go.
Ridiculous. But I'm sure the family loves it. Trying to change my TV. They actually have it now with the
Yep. 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 Didn't make it. It hit their engine touched your caboose, lady.
There's no reason to hold a gun with us around.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yep. Which is wonderful. That's a good part because then you can just play it anywhere.
right, like they're not just Game Pass games, right?
Yep, that part too.
That's what I told um, my one friend who still uses his old Xbox, even though he's got a Series X. Because the moron who bought the game, he's got a Xbox, um, an S, of the old like
Yeah.
but he bought it used from somebody and never factory reset it because the guy had a couple games on there. So, and he didn't have the guy's username or password, So when he bought the new Xbox Series X, he couldn't transfer over any of his games.
You're talking about Linkerman, Grizz. We know who he is, right?
No, no, I'm talking about another friend.
Okay, so you got two friends that did this.
Yeah. So his Xbox Series X, yeah, I can't use it. And I was like, oh, all right, well. Oh, I remember when he was telling me about that mess. I'm like, what on earth are you doing?
We everybody here was telling him what to do. It wasn't even registering into this poor boy's mind. And then what does he do? We don't see him for a year. He comes back and says, "You know what? I got a PC instead." Seriously? What? And then he goes and tells me he buys the Xbox by paying $35 a month, right? Or it's more than that, right? And he says, "I'm going to be doing that for the next 2 years." What? Yeah. I'm like, this boy. I don't know what to tell you. I love him to death.
Linkerman, if you drive with the concept of
Yeah, that's it. That's the yeah, yeah. And now we got to hat to dispense. Yeah. And now we got to hat to dispense his toilet paper tissue so he can wipe those tears off from all that. Yep.
Good to see you, Lou.
Yeah, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
A little 2 minutes. Yeah.
Stay safe
Oh
out
yeah.
there.
Have fun tomorrow. Is the puppy sleeping with you guys? Oh, God.
I don't know. Maybe it's just my dog from something. When I first got him, I think he was in the bed. Whenever he started moving around, he was like, did your wake up and got yourself moving around? So I was with him outside, and oh my God, potty training was so much better. For me, it's like if you ever wet the bed, it's one of the easiest ones. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Oh, we must scratch that like that. Ah, damn it! I did it so awful.
Did you want to?
Yep.
Did you want to? Did you want to break out or no? You can break out if you want to, then come back.
Yep. I mean, we can do this.
No, we just got to go to a fast travel.
No, actually, you guys can stay here. My camp should be right after they pot again.
If it did that, I would be so surprised. But let's find out. Not saying I'm doubting you there, Moon. Just from experiences. This Crips, you can never predict them. I told.
Well, sometimes it's somewhere else, but whenever I'm in the valley right here, I quite a few times it ends up staying right where it's at.
I tell this Cappy, I say, Cappy, if your Crips bring us right back to the desert, I'm gonna shoot him. He says I'll be right there behind you with my gun. Cause we're both gonna kill him. It wouldn't be so bad, but he talk about that Crips. He, as much as we talk about him, he loves us to death. He was like, I have never been more happier in my life. I'm like, man, why would you say that after I just got done talking bad words about you?
I'm sorry. I guess I'm just tired. I'm messing up too much.
No, yours could be the last one. Yours is the last one. Um, Moon. Purple, she already fell asleep, so don't worry. It's, if you
She's just working on it.
know what I
I
well,
mean, if you're too tired, we can wait till tomorrow, but I mean, it's up to you.
No, I'm not too tired like that. I'm just tired not paying attention, and because with exercise and stuff, I'm not functioning very good and paying attention to what I'm doing.
so you're saying we're distracting you? We could just stop.
I oh God, I get distracted easily. It's not necessarily you guys. It's just getting distracted easily. Period.
Grizz, you're on Spectrum, right?
There we go.
Do you got
I
this?
did. It moved my camp by Don.
Do you got this commercial about this little boy who takes all the devices in the house so he can learn kung fu? And I was like, seriously, this is some next level commercial because I could just see this now. He was like, that's because I could get it all into me in 20 minutes. That's right. That's the way it works. I love his reality.
Oh, my camp's nearby. It's down the valley.
You
Right
gotta,
across the
or you gotta fire up your phone so
Oh
you
no.
can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Halt that wolf. What's going on?
Is that what that was?
All right, there we go.
Oh, is that why my horse was going crazy? Because There was a wolf.
Probably because I was cooking the can.
She's not that far, Purple. She's right up the river. Pow.
Yeah, I was trying to do that and got hit by a wolf.
Purple, it's a lot faster just to run over there. Your horse could do it, that lazy bum. That's what I should call my next horse.
I'm a lazy bum.
Yeah.
I call her horse 50.
Well, I don't know why I keep talking about Cappy, but because he makes me laugh. His horse's name is Skidmark. I love that name. That's funny. That's it.
Oh my god.
One I named Susan the Elbow.
Yeah.
I am starting.
If you keep this up, I probably could get $500,000 before this is over with. Don't ask. 461,000. I've been at that level for the last 4 years. So you know what they got? You know what they got on Netflix, Grizz, that I love. Smokey and the Bandit. And I've just, I'm gonna binge it until because they're gonna eventually take it back off. But so I'm just gonna binge it. It's a great movie. Like that's the best movie that came out of the '70s. I tell you what. And then what gets me is, so here's a movie, and so I watched it for the first time after they said they put it on there. I was like, they put this movie on here, so I said I'm gonna watch it, and I watched it. And then it shows me, hey, there's goes Smokey and the Bandit 2. I was like, there's a part 2? Here I am this years old and never known it. Now I saw it. My favorite part of part 2 is when the Jackie Gleason's son says, I gotta use the bathroom. And then he says, my zipper is stuck. And he's trying to get the zipper unstuck for his son. And the way he was, I was like, this looks like it wouldn't be appropriate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said, there's no way on earth you can be my son. The first thing I'm going to do is go home and slap your mama. That's right. It's purple. I don't know why not. I hope you did.
What? Check now.
Nope. Purple, you didn't do it. You did.
Do it again? No.
She said she started it up, right? Or no?
Oh yeah, I said that. I thought for sure everybody would. I thought it was.
Me too. Oh yeah, yeah. Mm. Oh,
How about hey, get that gun away from me.
see that stuff slays me every time. No, no. What kills me is when I find out when so and so is still alive. I'm like, you're still not gone. Yeah, I said that. I just thought. Me too. I was like, what is he? What you're telling me just now? He took off. That's why I said that. Exactly. That's the reason why I said that because of Wink Martindale and his. I was like, what is that? You know who else did that to me? John Madden. I was like, you're doing a tribute to John Madden, and he's watching the movie of his tribute. I was like, what? He's still here. Then he dies the next day. I was like, okay, that's fair. Well, you know who's still kicking? It's like this man. He ain't going anywhere anytime soon. I could be wrong. It's no, his name escapes me. Give me a minute. Dick Van Dyke. Yep. And I'm like, what is he not? He's not going anywhere anytime soon. I mean, this man, of course he's still full of life though. Like he's not like on crutches or well, yeah, he could be, but I'm like this man he's still running laps around some of these young folk. Yeah. You know who else almost won to be 100? And they missed it by 3 weeks. Miss Betty White. He's in his 80s. Or he's either late 80s or early 90s. You know who is in their 90s? It's Bill Shatner. He looks pretty good for his age. Yeah. Yeah. He's active. Very active. Yeah. Chekhov. Yeah. Koenig. No. He does a lot of voice acting lately. More than anything. He's got that voice though. Like you cannot not yeah. That gargly voice. Oh yeah. You know that's who he reminds me of as the Kool-Aid man. Yeah. Yeah, it's been his phrase.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a good question, Purple, about that Alan Alda, because he's still kicking.
Yeah, Alan Alda might be one of the only guys left from that that's still alive. Think about it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too many left.
No.
The guy that played
No, the not Mike 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 Farrell, is that his name? Mike Farrell. He still might be here,
I think so.
and Jamie Farr might still be here too. I don't know,
Jamie Foxx is still alive. Yep, Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx.
but that's still, and it's a whole cast of. You know what's funny is when they went back and they did these like the Blu-ray set they put on a Blu-ray back in like 2010 or something, right? And in that um, part of the, how they had that round table. Seeing Harry Morgan in that group, I was like, seriously, you were old in the show. You're still kicking at 2010. You're a lie. You're not here. Like if everybody was going to go first, it would have been him. It's funny how the other two went first, and they were the youngest ones, like younger than that guy at least. Yeah, he was. I don't know who went first. It was either him or the one that played the first McLean Stevens. I think he was the first one, right? It was funny to see him on Golden Girls, though. But I was like, hey, here he is. And then he died right afterward.
A lot of these from the 80s, so a lot of a lot of
Yeah,
that's dead.
yeah.
Hello there and welcome.
Oh, thank you, Moon.
Yes, appreciate that.
Good day to you.
Yeah, look at that. I got an extra $1,000. Yeah. If Cappy was here, he'd be like, he might want to go loot these bodies. I'd be like, you go loot mine for me, and then you give me what you get. Split it.
Right?
All right, Purple.
Yeah, that's a pretty good night, huh?
Yeah, you missed this, Purple?
Yeah.
Moon, do you remember when you used to do it where, because what'll happen was, because, like Lou, he's on the West Coast. And if we started around like Lou, Grizz's like 6 o'clock hour, we had more than enough to run like five of them over the course, and then as we're bleeding the East Coast out, we're picking up Lou on his side, and so then we get another five going. And so some of us would, Zeus would be sitting pretty, but
Hopefully I can run across my friend or somebody that knows a good theater near few days. I mean,
well, you gotta fill up your wagon, Purple, your table.
yeah, 'cause I'm getting ready to put some on my table, and once I do that, let's see, November.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, guys, I'm
I'd
gonna
say
call it a
well
night.
done
Yep,
for the last
Well,
job, but I
thanks for
really
coming
don't
around.
care.
Well, thanks for inviting me in. It took me a
yep.
while to get here, but I said, this isn't my
You leave something behind?
big deal. I said, if I could come with these glasses, right? Yeah.
I think from now on we'll just message your wife instead.
Right. Right. You want to get rid of your husband for a couple hours? Send him over here, huh? That's a good
We'll
idea.
do you the favor, lady.
Huh? See, that's the plan is to put I have a 65-inch TV down here in the living room, but the plan is to put that upstairs in what we call the game room. We watch games and stuff up there. And right now I got a 42-inch up there, but I want to get rid of that and put this one up there, and then get a bigger one for down here. Like
You are in a private.
How many times? Yeah, I'm in a private. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was scales.
Yeah.
Leave the wagon out. Well, I did this earlier.
Yeah.
Somebody attacked me because I wasn't in a private. I came back and my blanket was gone.
So I did the other day. Came back every 40 minutes. Ordered supplies, jumped rooms. Ordered supplies, jumped rooms.
Well, I did something really stupid. Okay, because Maddie left me with some really nice belts, and I was in the desert, minding my own business in a private, and then it dawned on me I needed to go see something at the moonshine tent. As soon as I hit the button, I said, "Oh no, all my pelts are gonna be gone." I had like about 7 of them on the ground. I'm like,
Oh.
crap. I don't have a second character like some of them have second characters, but
Yeah.
that's how they hold them, you know.
Right.
But I'm like, well, okay. And later on, I did get literally disconnected, so I can always say, well, I got disconnected. It was after I lost the pelts. So, I
Yeah.
don't know.
So would you like more of this? Would you like more of this, Moon? More of this get-togethers?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, we gotta get.
We had our time of getting away, getting and like taking a break and stuff. And yeah, it'd be nice to get us all back together again
Mm-hmm.
doing that stuff.
Yeah.
I remember my philosophy was the idea of us was I don't know what the day you had. You just did get to show up, put your feet up, and ride your horse, and it'd just be with friends, no less,
Yep.
and that was it.
And we're
And
not that strict about, saying somebody's got to have a wagon.
yeah,
Yep.
Right.
Because, everyone has different schedules and we may not be able to, or,
Yeah. And we all got along really good too. That was the one thing that I liked the most.
yeah.
Nobody bickered, picked at the other one or
yeah,
anything like that. We just had
Right.
fun.
yeah. I mean,
You know,
they had it all for us, you know.
Yeah.
right? No
Yeah.
shenanigans along the
Yeah,
way. That's my biggest thing is, you know,
Yeah.
treat it like a, it's a game, but when you're doing a delivery or something, that's your job in this game.
Right.
yeah.
Treat it with respect.
And that's what we did too. Like we wanted to make. I don't know what it is. It's just fun. Just wholesome chats, wholesome conversations. But look at the topics we had already today.
Yeah.
From Robin Williams to Lou's new puppy, everything else, right? I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember whenever we were still all running together, Lou mentioning about his dog getting older and stuff, and he was dreading the day that it was going to be time for him to go.
Yeah.
Little side thing here. Have you guys been watching The Last of Us on HBO at all on Max?
I don't think so.
I know of it. I haven't seen it.
It's based on a video game that was
Yeah,
released,
yeah,
but
Oh, that's why it sounds
I
familiar.
I know the story of it, everything, and but it's got like Pedro Pascal in it.
yeah.
My wife is obsessed. Her and her sister's been coming over
Okay,
Mondays to watch it on the replay,
yeah.
and I knew, spoiler alert, that Pedro dies in the game, or
Yeah.
that character dies,
Isn't
and
Pedro the younger brother?
no, no, but um, this was the episode that he died, and there's only 2 episodes into this season. I'm like, oh, so he's not even starring anymore. And I'm like, man, I knew he was gonna. I didn't think that they do it. I thought they were gonna do it like episode 4 or 5,
Yeah.
but they did it early, And but then I showed her after that episode was done. I played the game, what it's on YouTube,
Right.
Mhm.
and it is
Yeah, do you remember? I think it was during Xbox's uh, presentation. The guy got really emotional on stage. Like, this is what we're doing, man. We're giving you another uh, what is it? Another medium for your favorite games. Like, that's their push. Like, we love these games that much. We would just like certain games you would play. Like, I remember just laying back on the couch with popcorn, and the game is like, you got to pick up your controller because you got to move. And I'm like, no, I just want to keep watching. You know what I mean? And so that guy was like, yeah, this is all we're going to do. We're going to make sure you just keep watching. And so, all right, now he was really emotional about it, and everybody was like, okay,
Right, if you think about just in the last, few years, how far video games have
oh
come as far
yeah,
as like story immersion goes,
yep,
Yeah.
story and like lines and motion capture. Like you look at
right,
motion capture for The Last of Us, they go full on. Same with Red Dead. I mean, that's full on motion capture.
right. Um, they
Like
went
the dog looks like it's dumb. That's a good word.
right,
Mocap the dog.
right. They did that with. They went back and redid Halo, the whole entire Halo series, and it is such a. It is not my 2020 or my 2000 game anymore. I was like, oh my goodness, this isn't that game, but I loved every bit of it. I was like, I love it. Look at all this extra content they gave me. I mean,
Well, the
we
Halo series that was on, I
yeah.
think that got canceled.
I think if it was on Amazon, it would have stayed put.
Right.
Amazon would have backed it because they want you to have reasons to keep their streaming
Well, I'm
services.
gonna try to get a hold of Granny and let her know what time we get back together.
Yeah, you tell her that the band is going back together.
Thanks for joining, and yep, I'm out. You guys have a good one.
All right, Grizz,
Good night.
take it easy.
Alrighty. See you later.
It's almost time for me to go. I can't
It
even.
is time for you to go, lady. You're not even with us no more.
I just hit some melatonin because I don't have to get up anyway tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's my okay. We're gonna try and see if I can get 8 hours out of it.
Yeah.
I normally only sleep 6 hours during the week, and that's part of my problem. But I don't know. Once I wake up, then I just gotta get up.
Well, Purple did me a solid, Moon. She went and bought me these blocker curtains because the worst thing that happens is you don't want to wake up, but the sun smacks you in your face at that right angle. And and I'm like, I'm gonna try to scoot over and make sure it doesn't hit me, and it follows you everywhere you go.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it's not working. So she went and bought these curtains.
Is it working?
Yeah. One day I found out. I was like, hey, one time I just overslept just cause I could.
Do you have Ollie's over there by you?
Moon.
Moon?
Oh. No.
It's called. It's
Try
spelled
going. Maybe you got a
O.
discount.
Yeah, it's OLLIE. Ollie's.
Yeah.
It's a pretty. It's a pretty cool.
I've seen
All right.
they sort them that. Found a few of them like lying
Scattered.
way
Yeah.
over east, I think. But they may not have it there yet.
Yeah. I don't know where Moon lives at.
I was surprised they put it in Wisconsin. I
Yeah.
meant to send them a letter after I went to their store here, and I said, hey, you guys should put one of these in. And I told them Racine, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they have one in Racine, Wisconsin. I couldn't believe it, but I don't know if it was because of what I said.
No.
I
Yeah.
think that was a coincidence. I will take credit for it. No, I'm just kidding.
That's okay. It very well could have been because of that.
It could have been.
They might
Yeah.
have looked into it and saw that it would have been they would have been making some good money from it
Yeah.
and decided, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. They like suggestions like that, and a lot of places if they get a suggestion like that,
Yeah.
they'll go and look into it and
Yeah.
see if what kind of money they would make from it, how many people are
Yeah.
there, is it worth putting a store in there and all that stuff. Oh yeah,
Yeah. They got it scouted out and stuff. Yeah.
yep.
I'm not gonna tell Purple her favorite son is home, but
Yeah. My daughter always says that my son is Cassidy is my favorite. I said, yeah, he was so sick a while ago.
Yeah.
But
I went. I kind of went to that. Not with any of my kids passing away or nothing, but my youngest, she was going through something, and she had surgery at 9 years old and 11 years old, and yeah,
somebody was in front of our house just
kind of
now.
said that. She was trying to tell me what
Somebody was in front of our house.
you know. Yeah, you're good, Mom. None of your kids are your favorites. They're all your favorites.
But when I was growing up, it was just, I think I was my dad's favorite, and she was my mom's favorite. I'm not saying, oh yeah, I think my dad liked my sister. My mom liked my brother.
Yeah. I used to tell my kids at times whenever I had them one on one by my by themselves. I used to tell them like Michelle. I would tell her, Michelle, you know you're my favorite show in the whole entire world.
Hmm.
She would sit right there and say, you're my favorite sister in the whole entire world.
That's
My
funny.
grandma on my mom's side, when all of a sudden when we lived in California in the Trees, she would always tell me her favorite. I think she said granddaughter, because I did have cousins named Boy. And I guess she always told him his favorite for his son. Because later on when she said to my siblings, she always told me I was her favorite. She said she never said that to me, but that I must have been her favorite. But,
Oh, yeah.
but we used to tease my sisters too all the time because, so out of the four of us, we were the only ones that had the brown hair like my dad, the Spanish. He had that Italian colored hair, black, darker. We always say dad's younger. Dad's
My grandmother would mess with her. My grandma would mess with her when she was younger. Whenever she got off the phone, she would say, "Who was this?" She was like, "I was talking to your real father." Why would you tell that to your girl? Why would you do that, grandma? But I was like, that was funny.
Everybody has a weird sense of humor.
Yeah.
somebody turned into a ghost or something, but
Yeah, so no kidding. Like I said, and I kid you not, I don't want to go back to the no plumbing area, but I do want to go back to where everything costed $2.
Yeah. Things were a lot cheaper back then. I miss the penny candy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I miss that. You had a nickel and you could still get some cheese. You
Now,
had a
er,
dime laying on the ground, you could run to the store and get penny candy.
now every now and then, Cappy he says something that's pretty smart, and he nailed it on this one. You know when you go into the into your book and you go and buy gun oil, it's $1.50. There's a good chance that it was probably like a quarter in reality at that time.
Oh yeah.
Because $1.50 would be crazy money. If I had to spend $1.50 at this time frame, you're gonna that oil is gonna last me about 40 years. You got a little bit of drizzle and some extra water and some other stuff. And we're gonna clean this gun, but we're not gonna use all this oil. You ain't gonna mess my $1.50 up. That's a lot of money back then.
Yep.
$1.50. See now I'm thinking, but you know what's funny though? I was watching. So every now and then, I would watch Gunsmoke, and I used to watch it a lot more when Purple was here, just because how he used to do things. So here is Festus. He's taking a bath. He's taking a bath at a hotel. He just got done hunting all these wolf pelts, right? And he's going to haggle with the bar owner or whatever it is. He's like, you could buy these off of me for $1,000. I'll let you have them for 1,000. You're not going to find any pelts finer than these ones. I was like, $1,000. $1,000 in 1980 or 1882 or whatever. I was like, come on, Festus. And the man was like, I'll take them off your hands. And I was like, but this man is always broke. Where is he going? What is he doing with $1,000? He could never afford beer or nothing. You know what I mean? Like he never, talking about the character now. I'm like, that $1,000, he would have been set for life. You know what I mean? You would never have to want for nothing. Hmm. What's your other game? Your Farmville. Stop it. Purple, you better do something, otherwise you might be sticking around for the next trade route. So you're not going to stick around for the new trade route in an hour? Purple, I'm kidding you, but she's going to think about it. Look at her. No, we did though.
And I have to say, I think we were both born to be entrepreneurs.
No, by them saying when they say they destroyed it, they got bonuses for it.